I done had enough. Niggas loving on these bitches, I don't never cuff. Niggas puckered up. They be sick as fuck when another nigga fuck. But I don't play that. I've been giving out bitches since way back. Niggas, I don't play that. Getting jiggy with these hoes since way back. Yeah, it's what I don't do. Give a fuck about a bitch, it's what I won't do. She loved you too. When she told me that she loved me, I said boo-hoo. I couldn't sugarcoat it. Too many ladies in my phone, I gotta deload it. Don't be playing with this dick, you gotta deep-throat it. Don't be acting like you are when you not important. I got my mind off it. Police tryna put a nigga in a new coffin. So why you still talking? Too many bosses and these niggas got no office. That's an automatic caution. Make the phone call, bitch go off. See, I don't hang out often, cause if you're really getting money, that'll cost you. You better slow your roll. Bitch your jacket quick before a nigga ever pull. I bet that shit hurt. You was trying to get it off, but now you in the dirt. But that can never be I. Cut a bitch off quick just for trying to be sly. Oh, you know who you with, I let a bird go fly. I cut on top. You thought I was mad about that shit. Thought I was mad about that shit, but I don't get mad, I get rich. I don't get mad, I get rich. But you thought I was mad about that shit. You thought I was mad about that shit, but I don't get mad, I get rich. I don't get mad, I get rich, bitch. Yeah. I came up in this bitch like surprise. Fuck the judge, I'm on the stand telling lies. Niggas counterfeit just like some fake money. And on account of that, I just get it dealt to me. Top shotters, ain't no pussy here, partner. But never mind that, I'm just tryna pal up. I need a vault, fuck a bag. Money in the wall, fuck a stash. Play with me, I'm a spaz. Like a cop at a blast. Bitches treat a nigga like trash if he ain't getting cash. But that's the problem in the first place. Niggas worry about these hoes, they too thirsty. That ain't never me. In the friend zone, nigga, that's where the suckers be. I'm in the end zone. Ain't no running back, baby, when the blitz on. Yeah, I told her get with it. If you ain't tryna let me do it, let the homie hit it. Before I get it, you'll be running around and accidentally get popped with him. Let me stop though. Trying to think about a bitch that's a pothole. These bullets touch your soul. Killers in the field playing pick and roll. Turn your ass to a sushi roll. California lifestyle, that's how the shit go. Yeah, I done had enough. Niggas loving on these bitches, I don't never cuff. Niggas puckered up. They be sick as fuck when another nigga fuck. But I don't play that. I've been giving out bitches since way back. Niggas, I don't play that. Getting jiggy with these hoes since way back. Yeah, it's what I don't do. Give a fuck about a bitch, it's what I won't do. She loved you too. When she told me that she loved me, I said boo-hoo. I couldn't sugarcoat it. Too many ladies in my phone, I gotta deload it. Don't be playing with this dick, you gotta deep-throat it. Don't be acting like you are when you not important. I got my mind off it. Police tryna put a nigga in a new coffin. So why you still talking? Too many bosses and these niggas got no office. That's an automatic caution. Make the phone call, Bisco, often. See, I don't hang out often, cause if you really getting money, that'll caution. You better slow your roll. Bitch your jacket quick before a nigga ever pull. I bet that shit hurt. You was trying to get it off, but now you in the dirt. But that can never be I. Cut a bitch off quick just for trying to be sly. Oh, you know who you with, I let a bird go fly. I cut on top. You thought I was mad about that shit. Thought I was mad about that shit, but I don't get mad, I get rich. I don't get mad, I get rich. But you thought I was mad about that shit. You thought I was mad about that shit, but I don't get mad, I get rich. I don't get mad, I get rich, bitch. Yeah. I came up in this bitch like surprise. Fuck the judge, I'm on the stand telling lies. Niggas counterfeit just like some fake money. And on account of that, I just get it dealt to me. Top shotters, ain't no pussy here, partner. But never mind that, I'm just tryna pal up. I need a vault, fuck a bag. Money in the wall, fuck a stash. Play with me, I'm a spaz. Like a cop at a blast. Bitches treat a nigga like trash if he ain't getting cash. But that's the problem in the first place. Niggas worry about these hoes, they too thirsty. That ain't never me. In the friend zone, nigga, that's where the suckers be. I'm in the end zone. Ain't no running back, baby, when the blitz on. Yeah, I told her get with it. If you ain't tryna let me do it, let the homie hit it. Before I get it, don't be running around and accidentally get popped with him. Let me stop though. I'm trying to think about a bitch that's a pothole. These bullets touch your soul. Killers in the field playing pick and roll. Turn your ass to a sushi roll. California lifestyle, that's how the shit go. Yeah, I done had enough. Niggas loving on these bitches, I don't never cuff. Niggas puckered up. They be sick as fuck when another nigga fuck. But I don't play that. I've been giving out bitches since way back. Niggas, I don't play that. Getting jiggy with these hoes since way back. Yeah, it's what I don't do. Give a fuck about a bitch, it's what I won't do. She loved you too. When she told me that she loved me, I said boo-hoo. I couldn't sugarcoat it. Too many ladies in my phone, I gotta deload it. Don't be playing with this dick, you gotta deep-throat it. Don't be acting like you are when you're not important. I got my mind off it. Police tryna put a nigga in a new coffin. So why you still talking? Too many bosses and these niggas got no office. That's an automatic caution. Make the phone call, Bisco, often. See, I don't hang out often, cause if you really getting money, that'll caution. You better slow your roll. Bitch your jacket quick before a nigga ever pull. I bet that shit hurt. You was trying to get it off, but now you in the dirt. But that can never be I. Cut a bitch off quick just for trying to be sly. Oh, you know who you with, I let a bird go fly. I cut on top. You thought I was mad about that shit. Thought I was mad about that that shit, but I don't get mad, I get rich. I don't get mad, I get rich. But you thought I was mad about that shit. You thought I was mad about that shit, but I don't get mad, I get rich. I don't get mad, I get rich, bitch.
What's going on, my brother, Young Biggie? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How you doing, Young King?
Yep. I'm good. How you doing?
Oh man, it's a pleasure talking to a young brother who actually gets it.
Hey man, I appreciate you having me, man, on this great platform that you got, man. I appreciate you.
We trying to build it up. We trying to build it up. I mean,
yeah.
I gotta make sure I get guests like you on here. That's very important. That's very important.
You know what? I'm upset because I didn't have time to really. I tried to put it on the gram, but I've been so tied up, busy doing all this stuff out here, man. But you know what? I'm gonna spit that talk because that's what it's about. We all got to grow. We all got to learn, and we all got to do better as individuals and as a group. You know, so
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I see you moving around too, huh?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm headed to Simi Valley right now. So I'm just actually in the car. I'm just how these schedules get jam packed, but we keep it all going, man. That's what it's all about. We don't stop, baby boy. We don't stop till the casket drop. We don't stop till the casket drop. What a bottom get in.
That's it.
Yes,
so man, you out there in Happy Valley, California, huh?
Yeah, I'm located in San Fernando Valley, California. That's, most people recognize that like Calabasas, where the Kardashians be at, or like that's the most, I think, or San Fernando be the most word for the valley, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm in that area. I'm from Beverly Hills though, I'm the seventh kid out of 16 kids, and and my dad carries that title. He's the only black guy in Beverly Hills with all those kids. There were celebrities, but they had a few kids. I mean, you talking, even people from Motown, they had a couple kids.
Right.
And if they did, they were scattered around. And they weren't in Beverly Hills all in one household. So.
Right.
Salute to OG Pops, Big Rick. He said it all.
Let's talk about OG, man, because I'm an OG, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Pops. Pops was a beast.
Yeah.
out there among all of these celebrities and all these people and everything like that. And while they was entertaining, he was buying property.
Yeah. So that's what he did. He came out. He came out here from the East Coast, and he put a lot of brothers on in real estate. He was blessed enough. God always gave us favor, my whole family favor. So he was around some elite Jewish cats who really put him on to real estate and houses and stuff that, obviously at that time he probably really couldn't afford,
Right.
But because this stuff is in abundance, and they gave him action to bring, it's kind of like bring them clients, or these black guys that were entertainers. They weren't in the 70s. You still weren't allowed to buy any property in Beverly Hills.
That's great.
In the hills, it says it in the deed. So a lot of these cats weren't able to. A lot of these cats, they weren't able to to buy properties and actually, and they have the money. You know, it didn't matter how much money you had as a brother. It says it in the deed. You are not allowed to live in these elite places and areas. You know, so my dad broke the mold on that for the brothers, you know, and he helped, you know, whoever can afford it or, you know, was doing good enough to make those payments. He put, you know, he'd figure out a way and get them in there, you know.
So that is so interesting. So they had that in the deed.
Yeah, it's in the deed. It's like, you know, but respectfully, a lot of people in general, they don't know how deep real estate is. They just know it for face value, you know. And
Right.
Real estate gets real deep when you get into the contractual parts and just
True.
the certain things they have in the deeds. You know, like this real estate runs deep. Like some people own the mineral rights to their house, so they own what's under their house. Most people do not own the mineral rights to their house; they just own the house.
I'll tell you this: most African Americans have no knowledge of that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a big deal to own your mineral rights. You know, because if it's your land, you should be able to dig as deep as you want. You should be able to do things that you're not allowed to do.
Right.
So why people aren't allowed to do it is usually because they don't own it, you know?
Right.
And, you know, but there's some cats like Bill Cosby, you know, people own the mineral rights to their homes, you know, out there that's old school who held on, you know, generational wealth type thing. But other than that, most people apartment living, nothing wrong with that, but that's what it is. And then, you know, and in between that, I grew up on the game so cold. Like, I'd rather sleep in my car for a year and stack and go buy some land or something before I sit up here and just pay the piper, you know,
right.
to live next to everybody and feel normal, you know?
Right.
So
do you think, because you know that the young brothers out here today, the rappers and everything else, do you think they have this knowledge, or they just I don't think they have the knowledge. I think they're just blowing their money. I think they're blowing millions of
well,
dollars because they're buying
with
designers,
the not
they're buying this, they're buying that.
yeah, I mean,
Let me ask you this.
even when they get the knowledge, it's kind of like, you know, cats want to have a good time, you know. You know, people don't really think about the future. You know, there's a future out there, and it's bright if you build it. You know,
right?
And it don't have to start with $1 million or all that old. You know, it does. Like a lot of these people that have you know, like celebrities that have properties. I'm talking properties right now, just with you because it's a big deal. Like, you know, it all starts with land.
Absolutely.
And no matter what you're doing, it all starts with land, and everybody is so focused on everything but land.
Exactly.
That, you know, it's like betrayal. It's like being tricked. Why wouldn't you? You know, you can have an estate. You can do whatever you want when you go buy the land. It's simple. It's cheap. You know, and it'll start generational wealth at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I preach this all the time because I do it, and you know, and I don't really, you know, I don't have like money problems. If I don't have any money on me, that's just because I don't have no money on me.
Right.
Because I have the wealth. I got, you know, the assets and all of that, you know, and some people don't care. They want cash. They want cash in their pocket. They want to feel like something, but you should be feeling like something when you own stuff, you know? You know what I'm saying? And that's a big deal for self. People in self. People should feel good once they start owning something, and especially if you can get stuff for land is cheap, man. And it hurts my feelings to see people so ignorant. It hurts my feelings because there's no struggle. Everybody's struggling because they don't want to do what the word. It's biblical.
It is.
It says go get some land. and grow your own crops. Have animals, you know, and come on, it's biblical. We just don't, you know, we as people don't really listen though. You know, we just, it's over our head. And, you know, I say this all the time because there's a housing crisis because everybody wants to live near each other. You know? There's a housing crisis because everybody wants to live near each other.
It's an absolute housing. And the fact that they don't want to talk about is the most evicted person right now is the black female. So we'll get to that in a minute. Here's the thing. I think that they have been taught that diamonds, Bitcoin, they've been taught that's well. I think that they've been taught that Burberry is well. It's not well. The land is well.
I think it's.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, I'm gonna put a earbud in because I can't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me put these in and I'll be able to hear you clearly. Hold on 1 second.
Love it. Listen to this. His father, and it's Beverly Hills, one of the most prominent men.
Okay, we're good now. Yeah, we are.
I'm still talking
yeah, we
about
good now.
OG, your dad.
Okay, yeah. So
Beverly Hills.
Okay. So what? It's wide range. You got to tell me what exactly would you? What exactly?
I'm talking about the fact that he was able to go into that area, figure things out, and then try to teach it to other brothers.
Yeah.
That this is what you have to do.
Yes.
But,
yes.
Because find the material, mineral up under your land is so important.
Yeah.
People have no idea that those things from your house that you live in and the land it sits on are different, and they exist. They have no idea.
None.
Right?
Right. None. They don't have no idea.
Game. And you have learned the game. Because I'm going to tell you how I know you learned the game. It's
OG.
When I met you, right, you had a couple of vehicles sitting outside that you didn't even drive.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about them. And they drive, they roll, they all roll. But yeah, I'm not worried about them.
What would it be? This is real talk.
We got a Bentley and a Rolls Royce. They're both classics. They both carry their value. They're nice cars. They just you know, when you roll it, you focused on this real estate and stuff. I ain't really got, you know, like my meetings don't consist of me pulling up nice to try to do nothing. You know what I mean? Like that's just habit. It happened to grab it because I got a really steal of a deal, to be honest. And I've just been holding on to, I hold on to anything, you know, like that has value. And I won't even say the price I grabbed those two cars for, but it was years ago. And, I just have them. They're assets, you know, they're not liabilities because they're not, they're not hurting my pockets. They're just parked. It's furniture. It's like a couch.
Crazy, right? This was crazy. Because, you know, you and what you learned, you do deals everywhere. It's not just Los Angeles.
No, yeah. I mean, wherever a deal can be done, I'm trying to be there. I'm not scared of, you know, I'm blessed to know I'm not scared of brothers if they all on the block and they doing what they doing. I'm not in their way. So I'm gonna go right there. I've been in Harvey, Chicago. I've been in Detroit. I've been in St. Louis. I'm talking about when they were at the murder capital, you know, they was at the top of the top, but you know, and I'm from LA, so I get a lot of questions asked and but they know I mean, I'm coming in here. I do not sell any drugs. I do not do any scams. I'm straight up. I just do real estate, and I work on my own real estate. And I, you know, and I don't step on no toes. That's how. And I learned this from OG. I don't. I, you know, and I stay in a certain attire, a certain uniform. I'm dressed up. I'm dressed up tempo, collar shirt. You know, I'm going in these neighborhoods. And I'm able to get into these houses and able to turn these houses around, and you know, and able to. I'm blessed to be able to work on the, you know, on projects because just knowing the game and not being scared. This is be 1,000, 500. Some of these houses are $1 all around the country, you know, and I don't really do that too much anymore. Like buy those dollar HUD houses and all that. I don't really do that much anymore like that, but all that's out there is all options. And I mean, I learned it all from, you know, I learned from OG, you know, you don't have to have credit to go get whatever. You don't have to have credit to get what you want.
Now see, now you brought it to another area.
Your credit could be horrible.
But somebody said that, and you see it on the screen, and somebody said that, that you have righteous thinking. Righteous thinking. That's powerful, right? Did you see it on the screen? No, you driving, man. Don't look around.
Yeah, I'm hearing you clearly. I'm hearing you. So repeat yourself one more time because you're cutting in and out there.
It said this is education and history. People press like and subscribe, but it also says this is what righteous thinking looks like. Righteous thinking. This is what biblical concept is about. Righteous thinking.
Well, we just got to open our minds, man. You know, and that's the thing. We all got to open our minds, especially when it comes to benefiting not just you, your whole legacy of your family and everybody to come. You know, everybody. Right. A lot of people are selfish. You know, and not being selfish is thinking about the future, and thinking about the future is thinking about the future correctly, not the way you think it's supposed to be. You can have a $10 million house, and guess what? If your kid don't know how to keep that house up, they're going to lose it. We've seen it happen over and over again in history and life. People that we know, family, friends, and you know, and family, people just lose their house because they were given their house and they couldn't maintain it. You know,
it happens all the time. And I was one of the ones who was buying. So here's the thing: resolution, right? Because you have a different mindset. The reason you have a different mindset about life and the way life works because OG.
But it's a lot of trial and error, though, too. You know, a lot of trial and error, a lot of blowing money, a lot of closing deals, and then the money's gone the next couple of days. You know, big money. You know, close big money, and now the money's gone in a few days for real. You know, it's like, some people will look at that like, you should be set, but you just don't know. Like, you just don't know until until you deal with the situation. Like, a lot of people speak on people's wealth when you don't know until you get wealth to know what you're going to even do with the wealth. Because it sounds good until you get in that position and have the discipline to really do the right thing, And
when did you learn that?
I mean, what the key is, I always learned, if I'm gonna blow money, you better have that re-up money, though.
Right. So tell me about the experience of blowing money and then saying, shit, I gotta go re-up.
Well, the re-up is, boom, let's say you get, it don't matter, 10, 20, 50,000, whatever, 100,000, 100 million, it doesn't matter. The whole thing is when that check comes and hits, right? Boom, it hits.
Right.
Now, most people are thinking about paying their bills. Most people are thinking about going somewhere proper if the check is right. They're thinking about trying to do something probably that they maybe wanted to do, but you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
Right.
throughout all that, like, what are you investing back in the pot, right? So what I would do is, if I close a deal, boom, I close the deal. But see, this is what I mean. That's not the game, though. The game really, like, you know, let me reverse it. The game is to pull the money, get loans. The game is to get loans.
Right.
So you loan up you soak the equity up. That's really the game. Not unless it's free and clear. The game is soak the equity up through lenders. Right? So then when you do close your deal, you already got paid.
Right. And
it's tax free.
Right.
You don't pay taxes on borrowed money.
Right.
So the key is to go, you have $1 million house, shit, try to pull 900 out that thing. Try to pull 950 out that thing. And go use that money to go buy some more, buy some more properties so you can, that's the re-up. That's the re-up. The re-up ain't hanging out and blowing the money. You know, we're from an era, they're not really too fond on it now, like the era from, where I'm from and where you're from and beyond us which is, pop bottles and do it big in the club, spending $50,000 at the bar. They shut the bar down. They spend $20,000 at the bar. They don't do that anymore, which is good.
Right.
But we're from that era, and that was a lot of wasted money. A lot of pats on the back and no proper investments and thinking, okay, well, we got to just go get some more money. That means we ain't made enough money if we spent the money. No, man. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
The key is the re-up, man. That's what's going to keep you in the game. I mean, if you re-up and you ain't got no money, you can't even pay your bills, but you read up, depending on your position, and if you're free and clear, you good. Like the re-up is out of town. Like if you get it, if you go, let's say you own a house and you go get a refinance, right?
Right.
Now you get $150,000, right?
Right.
Now, with that money, you're supposed to go out of town. You go, I'm from California. You go out of town, these houses be 20, 30, 40,000 that are worth 200,000, some of them 300,000. And then you could buy for 30 and 40,000 and then put probably 30, 40 in and go cash out. That's the re-up.
Right.
That's the re-up. And that's the key. When you go pull some money, you got to have something, your re-up on deck. And just in case, that's what keeps you baller. That's what keeps you bossy. Not spending the money up on designer gear,
Right. 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 So because when you do that, you put money back into a different environment. Put it back into a different thing. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What do you think when we dealing with our, do you think they've been hoodwinked, or you think they don't give a?
Wait, one more time.
What do you think about like black, right? Because we
think about what? Hold on, say one more time.
All the time, right?
I'm getting bad reception. That's
containers. We can do it all of them. Do you think that they've been hoodwinked, or do you think they don't give a?
Okay, what I think about what one more time, because now I can hear you.
Because here's the thing. We get information from athletes, right?
What do I think about the system, you said?
No. Athletes. Guys who's making millions of dollars. Athletes.
Oh, athletes.
Athletes.
Well, athletes, yes, I hear you. Athletes usually they're usually around the wrong people.
But here's my question.
9 out of 10 times athletes are around the wrong people.
Can you hear me? Because here's my question.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Question.
Yes.
Do when we give them the proper information, do you think that they don't really give a fuck, or do you think that
It's your
they're just being
surrounding.
coached by the wrong people?
It's your surroundings. So it's the people, right? So you care when the people are showing you the game, you
Right,
know?
right,
And proper when you don't have the proper people around you, uh you could go you can go autopilot and stay in the same place, which most NBA players are like this.
true.
Most NBA players in autopilot then go down and just like Rajon Rondo. Why are you, Rajon Rondo? Why are you getting caught with weed and a pistol, a
Oh
bunch of
shit.
pounds of weed and a pistol?
Oh my
Like,
god.
Rajon Rondo, are you serious? Why?
Right,
Like, how did you not make good investments?
right,
Like, you should have proper investments to where you don't need to do nothing stupid.
right. So yeah, because I don't get it because you absolutely correct. He's played in NBA on the highest level until because he's driving. Rio's driving, so he'll pop back up. But Rondo played on the highest level, and he's won an NBA championship, right? So why are you all of a sudden that you made millions of dollars going back to nigga shit? Why is that? Why are you going back to nigga shit? So you can lose your wealth for the next 5 generations to come. The whole thing is to play and um, get off the goddamn plantation. So your children and children's children don't have to go through the plantation experience, right? So why in the hell would Rondo be caught in this type of situation? Rajon Rondo, played for the Boston Celtics, coached by Doc Rivers, won an NBA championship, won a championship with the LA Lakers. You got two rings. Why would you put yourself in a compromising situation on bullshit? The mentality, you understand? The mentality of our brothers and sisters, and some of them I don't call brothers and sisters, but the mentality of the brothers and sisters is fucked up. Why in the world would would black indigenous females promote Burberry, Versace, and Gucci? Why? Why would they do that? To put the money back into other people's hands. Listen, Young King is back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I get it.
Yeah.
So,
This reception crazy on the road. That's why it's best to be at one spot, But
no, but
we keep this thing going.
Yeah.
But back to the NBA players. They should. They should have. It's about the right people around you. If you don't have the right people around you, look at John Morant. He was going through all that stupid stuff when it's because the people around you are permitting you. They're not stopping. You're letting you do stupid stuff. They're not letting you think correctly, right? Just like we're talking about ball players. Rajon Rondo, he just got caught on the road with a bunch of pounds of weed and a pistol. Like,
Hell.
how are you a champion and you doing that? It's because the people you were around and you didn't set yourself up. You were living in the moment and you did not set yourself up. You did not set up your dynasty. You did not set it up. You were too focused on the fast lifestyle. And I understand it's so tricky out there. That fast lifestyle is like, you know, it's an illusion, man. And I can only know what it feels like to, I don't know, like these people were so great at one point, the whole world, and then like they're not even known no more, you know? So
but that means you really like the life, you like the recognition. And the thing is, I always say this, you know what I mean? Because you know, your dad and I probably not. But I always say this, that it's not about what you think, it's about how you think.
correct.
And if you can't control your mind and you haven't been taught, your mind will run crazy on you or out of the limits of where it should go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
OG taught you.
yeah. Well, this
Hey,
is OG taught me this. The the measure of a man is in his mind. It's not in his pocket.
exactly.
So when you really understand that, you know, you get people getting mad. Oh, that goofy dude got money. You know, I get it. You know, sometimes real people, you know, feel like they should be that person, but truthfully, all that doesn't matter. It's the mind of a man. You're already being weak by wanting to be that or mad at him because he got that or he spent his money, this, that. Who cares? Let them enjoy their life.
Right.
When you get yours, you got to do what you're going to do. It's not about you, you know, and that's another thing. Like NBA players, they got to take back to that. They got to get good discernment. You know, I've been trained in this game. I've been training this game from, you know, these guys that, you know, this real estate game is sharky. You know, it's sharky, and it's hand in hand with entertainment. You know,
It is.
and you know, if these basketball players ain't going to turn into being a Michael Jordan, which is like a movie star, you're screwed. You know, and you know, but they should have their investments already set up. They should already have their estates and their properties. They should already be rolling, man. By the time they're out the league, they should be rolling. Not unless they were just having aimless sex with women and paying for women and doing the stupid stuff that people do.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
With the concept of what a lot of brothers do you think it's systemic? Do you think it's to make them think a certain way?
It's you know what, King? It's all about. It just goes right back to your surroundings and in your groundings too. Your surroundings and your groundings. How are you grounded? Like, well, how did you come up? Like, how are your morals when you come up? And then, even then, with good surroundings, you could have horrible, grew up on horrible morals and still change with good surroundings. You know, but that's still not a promise. You know, people gotta want to do this stuff, man, and it hurts. It does hurt when you see these young brothers with all these millions and end up with no money and look crazy, stupid. Some of them even on the street. You know, we've seen that kind of stuff lately too.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a cold game, man. And people are letting money rule them. They're letting money be their god, right? And this is the best example. When I was young coming up, I had a couple dollars, but I was a real macaroni. You dig what I'm saying? I was, you know, I was on those women when I was young, right? Like heavy, right? Yeah. And these men that had all these millions used to get mad because they had all the money, but it didn't matter because she liked me, buddy.
Right.
There you go. So it's about the mind of a man. It doesn't, the standard of a man is his mind, not his pocket. And when people really understand that money's just a tool, it's a tool, and you're supposed to really help everybody. That's the key. The key is to help. It's not about help yourself until you get to 100 million, 200 million. You shouldn't even have that much money. For what?
But it helps to be handsome, tall, and all that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well, you gotta have some character. You know, you could be. We've seen ugly cats with character that get back in beautiful women because of their character.
But you still tapping into the fantasy of what women decide, right? When
Well,
you
yes, and I get that part, and I do respect that blessing. I do get that part, and I am blessed with that.
Blessed. You know what I'm saying? Our fathers didn't fucking mate with no and I'm about your father's age anyway. But our fathers didn't mate with no ugly motherfucker. You know
Yeah, well, my pops is 75. You know what I'm saying?
I'm way younger.
Yeah, my pop's 75. 16
again,
kids, 75.
I love that. But again, it comes down to the fact that you know, I've seen kids and I've thought to myself, like this had to be a fucking it is. You know what I mean?
As in what? What do you mean?
A mistake in regards to like this is the girl is 300 pounds.
Yeah.
She's not cute.
Yeah.
They sit on DNA paternity court all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot more awareness that can have to go along with what the fuck we doing now.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever people do, they just got to man up on what they do, and there's nothing wrong with it. The girl could be 400 pounds. If that's what you connected to, that's going to take you onto your purpose. It's not about the flesh. Cats get wrapped up in the flesh, and then cats get wrapped up in that flesh and seeing, oh, she's so beautiful, dude, and it usually never works out.
But the whole thing is, nobody can take you to your purpose yourself.
Well, some people can just get off purpose, and that's the key. Sometimes, that big woman might take you to your, on.
There you go.
She big. I can't deal with her. She big. That. Nah, if she's active to you, if she connected to you, if she's connected, if you have good conversation with her, it doesn't even have to be a sexual thing. It could be just a purpose thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about getting along with people at the end of the day. How I see it, how I grew up. I grew up around those guys. So, them guys, they talk to all that. They talk to all that too. You know what I mean? But they're taking it to another level. They're, a lot of these people don't even know what to do. A lot of these women now, they're better, but they didn't know what to do back in the day. So, you show them how to get a house, no money down. You ain't got no credit, no money down. Use a hard money lender, then turn around and get your credit right, then go ahead and get a conventional loan. You don't have to have no money to get no real estate. And I'm back on real estate. You ain't got to have no money to get real estate. You ain't got to have no money. You can be broke.
Tell them how that works.
Huh?
Tell them how that works.
Okay, how that works is you go and you look for a hard money lender.
True.
Hard money lenders, they'll lend upon the equity. So if you got equity, if there's value in that property, they'll put the money up with you having horrible credit. You could have horrible credit. These hard money lenders will put the money up if he's there. So, some people find a good deal, and guess what? You must tie that deal down first.
Right.
How do you do that? You can give some earnest money, $200, tie the deal down.
Right.
Just for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You got to tie the deal down because usually if you have a good deal, they're going to, someone's going to steal it because there's equity, it's money.
Right. He's telling you the truth. Because the real estate game is very competitive. So the first thing you have to do is tie the deal down and get it under contract. If you don't, they'll steal the deal. Right? This is very educational. And King's Honesty tries to bring you information that's going to benefit you, right? Uh, because your jewelry and all the stuff you buying and all that ain't worth shit. And they fucking blood diamonds anyway, right? It's cool to have a nice watch. I like watches, you know what I mean? But for you, take all your money and put it in white designer things, you're an idiot. Period. Hold on. Just pop back up. Because you're driving, y'all. Understand that concept.
We back.
Period.
We back. Yeah. So my
Like
bad.
and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe to the
Yeah,
channel.
like, subscribe, follow. And the main thing of all, get this knowledge so you can take it to the next level and come back and just say thank you.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Free game. Free game. They're not going to really tell you in a book.
It's free game. You know,
free game. Free game.
So,
people charging. This is free game.
In the chat, you know,
people are too lazy to really listen sometimes, but this is free game.
It is powerful game that changes your life.
Yes, it'll take you all the way in. What I'm telling everybody on this broadcast, and even after when you post it and you break this thing down, I want everybody to be able to to learn how to have their own, and it don't cost much at all. Like I if everybody owned their own land right now, it would probably be houses from here all the way to Vegas, California to Vegas, and probably throughout the United States more, rather than everybody packing up in these apartments, right? These high-rise townhomes, and nothing's wrong with that, but it's a point of where you want to be able to leave something to somebody. You can't leave no high-rise to somebody; they probably gonna lose it. Yeah. So the key is land. Get land. If you, this is it's the beginning and it's the finish game too. It's all about land. Michael Jackson's on land. Elvis had land.
Land.
You talking about the greatest of them? It was land. It all was land. It wasn't. Anybody who lives over here, it don't matter. Even Beyonce, Jay-Z, they bought some, I don't know, some $200 million house or something. But your land only goes so far over there, and we all know that. You're not secluded like that. You're still not Michael Jackson because you didn't go make a Neverland.
Correct. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That's why Elvis is Elvis. Elvis done, he done got him some acres. And that's the key. That's the game with anything. You live and you learn, and what I'm saying it'll last a lifetime. It'll last generations. And it's not just me saying this. It says it scriptures. It says this stuff that we have to do. You can take care of your grandkids. Everybody's straight, but it all starts with land.
It starts with land.
It starts with land.
Proof is in the
There's tiny homes now. You can go get some for 10,000, 20,000.
We're not making this up. That's just common sense.
Go to Amazon. Go see their tiny homes. Go to Home Depot has tiny homes. I mean, it doesn't stop with that tiny home fad, which you don't even have to do a tiny home. You can do a tough shed and build it out from there. There's a lot of options when you're thinking. Life is an art. So when you put art into whatever house, whatever structure you have, you'll make it cozy for yourself. People love to make excuses when there's no time for excuse. We're in a time where there's no time for excuses. people are just going to look crazy and look and just blend in. And you know, people wonder why their frequency is so low. Is because you're around everybody. How did Michael
Right.
Jackson get to be so great? Because he went way away from everybody.
Everybody. He got away from everybody.
There we go. You know, so and everybody's able to start their own Neverland or their own estate. It's out there right now. Go look online and say land for sale. It's everywhere. It's the cheapest thing in real estate is land.
It's land.
But it's the most important.
Right. We try to get land right now in Texas. I think it's like 214 acres.
Yeah, I got a good website for Texas too. These
But we got
guys, these Jewish guys, they own millions of acres. They own millions of acres. I got a good website.
I need to chop that up with
Texas. Let me. It's saddle. I
send it to me.
I don't want to.
I'm
I
trying to
forgot
do
the
this.
site, but I believe it's called Saddle Ranch. Saddle Ranch. I just gotta. I have to look on my email, but you know they you can make payments. You know, people buying cars, man. People buying cars, have payments on cars, and ain't got no land and no house, living in an apartment, paying that high car note, and you ain't got no land.
That's crazy.
You can make payments on land. You can make payments on the land. 5-6 years, the payments are done. 5-6 years, the payments on the car ain't worth that.
But one of the things is this: you don't wake up, you're gonna continue to lose.
I mean, it takes sacrifice, man. You know,
Sacrifice.
you know, no one wants to sacrifice that lifestyle that they see in their head when everybody's gonna get old.
But here's the thing, and I'm not knocking people because you know we've all done it.
Right.
Why in the world would you go to a strip club and 55,000? I'm like, whoa.
Wait, one more time.
So why would a person go to a strip club? It happens all the time. And spend $55,000.
On what, a car?
No, a strip club.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know, we're right back to surroundings, right? And morals and how you came up. So if you came up, see, like I came up around more God-fearing people, but I grew up more around you know, more solid guys than guys that were tricks. I never the people that I grew up to and looked up to, they weren't no tricks. So they, you know, so strip clubs, you know, and there's nothing, I don't knock no one, I don't knock the business. I'm not knocking. I'm saying that's how I came up, and I feel bad for anybody throwing their money out like that. And you know, I mean, it's very fruitless. Like you can, and if that's the case, you know, it's just like, you know, what you trying to do, buy the person? Like, I don't, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, you know, you blow that money, it's gone in a couple hours, and we seen it in our era. You know, the '90s, 2000 era, we seen that happen a lot.
But the whole thing is, it happens all the time. That's my thing. It happens all the time, right? So what connects your mind to think that's okay?
Well, you know what? In between it all, I hope the dancers or the girls that do get the money make good investments and go get them some land.
They ain't gonna make no good investment.
See, I mean, you know, then they can start their own business on their land. I mean, I hope somebody does money, because money come, money go, and you got to have something to show for that, you know?
Yeah, you do.
That's one thing my grandma always taught me. You got to have something. She said, "Baby, you gotta have something to show for your money."
Gotta have something to show
You know, a lot of people party.
for it.
Eat that, yeah,
So now we're gonna flip it over. Because you gotta let's go to entertainment. Now you played in movies. You've been in quite a few movies.
yeah. I've done probably close to a dozen films. I worked with a lot of legends. I worked with Daniel Baldwin, Tiny Lister, Fred Williamson. Rest in peace, Richard Roundtree.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Tiny Lister as well.
Yeah, rest
I worked with MC Hammer, Tone Low. I
in
worked with
peace.
Ice T, Uncle
Right.
Ice. Worked with Ice. I work with a lot of people in entertainment. The Maloof brothers. Um, they own the Palms Hotel. At one point, they owned the. They used to own that bank, Wells Fargo Bank, right? The
Right.
Maloof brothers own that too. But yeah. So I did some acting with them. I mean, I work with a lot of guys. I don't know if you like Rude Jude. I mean, you could just keep talking. You name
No,
them.
you make with a
Just
lot of
keep going. Entertainment. It's fun. It's cool. But um, the key with entertainment and why I really stepped out is because what you're hearing about now. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I was always wondering why I have the talent. I'm truly tired. Like, cause there's levels. Like I didn't get to the level I wanted in my head. I thought was success, but success was actually me working and working with these legends and having the talent and the set and the skill set, right? So and making money in it, and to me that was great, but it's never enough with entertainment. It's never enough, and it's tough because when I was, why I kind of fell back from entertainment is because it's real tricky, it's real clicky, it's real, it's just not, it's not, it wasn't fair. It's all secret society type
Right.
swag, ain't nobody got no time for nothing funny, man. We just trying to work, man, and
Right.
that was always been my energy. So and people know I'm a solid person.
Right.
So being solid sometimes in entertainment, most of the time it won't work.
Right.
You're being solid. And everybody wants to see just a bunch of just things that aren't solid. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I kind of fell back from the entertainment and focused more into real estate. But when I was doing entertainment, I was working with the best of them, and I'm still doing entertainment now. As a matter of fact, I just booked a movie recently, but I signed an NDA, so I can't really talk about exactly what the movie's about and stuff like that. But I did sign. I did sign for a movie, and it's a really strong role, and I'm happy because the role. It's not a real big. It's not the role isn't too big, but the character's big, and I know I got a scene that's going to be keyed in on me and another actress, and we're going to be at the Clipper Stadium. So I'm excited for that.
Good.
Being in a film and to come out on that Clipper Stadium, to me, I could be on my camera phone at the Clipper Stadium. So
Good.
it'd
Right.
be good with me. So that's kind of cool, and just keeping this entertainment thing going, but just
That was the name of it, huh?
just watching my options, and you can't take every job, So
No. Sometimes they're not worth taking. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But so now, what about this love life you
Now, entertainment and love are hard. You see everybody breaking up,
got? Everybody breaking up. Yeah.
right? Everybody doing entertainment and love is breaking up. They're broke up. So um, it's tricky, like, entertainment and well, let's just get to love. Love is my eyes, you gotta love God, because that's the only thing that's going to pull you through, because love is tricky. Um, Love is supposed to be consistent, but it ain't. You could be like, hey, bro, that's my homeboy. I love you, bro. Hold your head, and all that. But then, it don't matter if you don't hit your boy up, say, hey, bro, what's going on for the day? If you don't water that seed, that ain't even your homie no more. It's like, that's my nigga. I mean, that's my homeboy. We used to roll out and go down there, play ball, and it doesn't. I'm just giving you aspect from the homie aspect, let alone a female. Dealing with females and stuff. It's tough, and nowadays females aren't even open to love. They're, they're really closed on that. Like, it's like I seen the change, and throughout the times, and it's crazy. Love is like love is different now, but love is the same. But love is the way people see love is different. People that think that bankroll is love. Spending that money on is love.
Right,
and it's a form of love, but it's not consistent. That love is tricky, man, and I can go in certain. I'm gonna give you an example. Someone could love you, and if they feel like they're more financially stable than you, financially doing it bigger than you, in their head, doesn't have to be true. Relationship, man, woman, it can go either way, right? But usually for men always have more money and they bring their woman up, right? But when it's reversed, women can love you to death, but they're not going to date down.
Right. They do all the time.
Women date up. They date up. But then that only lasts so long when they understand that the person at the level you see that you want at or even higher, they're not the man you really want.
Well, that's not just the man you really want, but you're not checking.
Exactly.
They didn't have opportunity on their level. They're not checking for you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So then, but you already had a baby with Pookie.
Exactly. So, love is tricky. Love isn't tricky. People are. Excuse me. And when you're a loving person,
it's an emotion. Love is an emotion.
Yeah. Yes. It's an emotion that it can make you or break you, though.
If you weak, I agree.
That's why it's about self-love. You got to love yourself enough to be able to show other people love and confidently.
Well, I say this. I say you have to understand yourself in order to show other people love.
Yeah.
Because love has a false flag.
Yeah.
A lot of people buy into the false flag. And so they create materialistic value and different elements connected to love. And they say, oh, well, that's love. See, he did this, or she did this. That's not necessarily love. A lot of times, love is what they didn't do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's a false flag in a lot of different ways. But so are you dating now? I mean, like are you because I'm sure a lot of women want to know, are you out here, Rio? Do you have a love interest?
Yeah, well, I'm
Because you can't deny ass right now, Rio. Don't be checking off the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm focused right now. I'm focused, and there's somebody out there that I'm digging, but I gotta focus on I came out of a real long serious relationship, long relationship, about I'd say a little bit back, and I just and
We can't hear you. You went out. We can't hear you. Your sound is gone. Your sound is gone, Rio. You got to connect back up. I don't know why, but we can't hear you. Let's do this. We'll bring you back. Hold on, Rio. We're gonna remove you. We're gonna bring you back.
we're back.
Yeah, we back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so where were we at?
Do you believe in poly? Like wives, relationship?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I got a long relationship a little bit ago. I'm just taking my time and focusing on myself and getting my empire together because I got a lot of things going on, and it's always good to have a good helpmate.
Right.
It's always good to have a good helpmate when you out here doing your thing, and right as of right now, I've been doing things myself, which it's tough. You got to have a team out here. So I'm still getting the job done regardless. The ship don't stop, but yes, hopefully in the future, soon future, I'll have that I'll have that person.
Well, do you believe in poly? Do you believe in having more than one?
Wait, what? I'm sorry,
Do
I
you
got
believe in
distracted.
having more than one person? Do you believe in poly, polygamy,
Wait, one more.
polygamy?
You say one more time. What? What? Wait, what? He said polygamy? Is that what you said?
You and me nephew. You know goddamn well what I'm saying. Do you believe in polygamy, nephew?
Oh, do I believe in polygamy?
Yeah, yeah. You believe in
I
having
think,
more
I think, I think, I think if, I mean, I don't, because I know, I got 9 sisters. I know women, so that's going to be dealing with a lot of different emotions. Now, if you can do that, God bless you. But for me, I'm not trying to have 3, 4, 5. I've lived that life. You know what I'm saying?
one?
I don't like those headaches and a bunch of girls. It's too much because I mean, some people know how to deal with people and leave them alone and do nothing. I like to stay consistent. I'm old school. I always grew up with my mom and my dad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. But when I was younger, I was a polygamist. But now
Right.
my heart's more towards just family lifestyle living and getting this family that I do have because I still have 2 sons from
Right.
uh, I got 2 sons and and they got the game. They
Good.
do their own thing, but they got the game. But like I said, I was blessed enough to give them some of the generational wealth that I already put in place.
That's awesome.
So and when they both graduated high school, um, I gave them an acre each.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he didn't really understand it, but I said, son, check this out. Go tell he's 19, but at the time he was about 18 when he graduated. I said, go tell your girlfriend, your daddy, go tell your girlfriend's dad, because you're going with your girlfriend, go tell her daddy, your dad just gave you an acre for graduation and see what he say. Because I don't think you understand what I just did. I don't really think you really understand. And he didn't. And then, kids respect they girls or they their partner's parents what they say. So when he
Right.
got that big hooray and wow, that's then he understood. Oh wow, Dad, I didn't even know. Yeah, Acres a football field, man.
Oh shit.
Acre is a football field.
So at least the father
So I
understood.
gave them both an acre each. One graduated, then the next year the next one graduated. I gave them both an acre each.
Man, that's awesome.
You know, and
Awesome.
whatever other kids I have in the future, they got an acre coming.
That's awesome.
They got an acre coming with some game.
It's the game.
You
You
know,
gotta use.
yeah. You know, because the key
Awesome.
is, I don't want to see nobody out here and not have a spot. You know, so
Right.
I don't care if it's an hour, 2 hours away, 3 hours away. At least you got a spot.
Right.
Now, if you happen to want to go somewhere else or whatever, that's on you. But at least when it's all said and done, you got a place to lay your head down.
Yep. Right.
And that's what I made sure they
Awesome.
will have when they graduated. So
Right.
yeah.
So since we talk about love, let me ask you this: do you believe in prenup?
I do believe in prenups. I mean,
It's good in the fact that you got all this stuff up. Like you believe in a prenup?
I believe in prenups. I mean, a prenup means you know what you're dealing with. Period. You ain't even a prenup means you ain't in love really like that, because love don't have no dollar sign.
Right.
So a prenup, you still cautious,
Okay.
and which I'm not saying that's dumb. It's worked out for a lot of people. It is smart.
Right.
I wouldn't want someone just to want me for my money. That's weird. You know what I mean? But some people don't mind that as well. Some people have money and they like that. They like, because maybe they're ugly men or whatever it may be. But some people live off of, that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But me, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just,
So you believe in a prenup?
a prenup puts things in perspective.
So you don't really trust a bit.
And yeah, well, I mean, it puts things in perspective though as
I
well.
was to do what it is.
I do believe in a prenup, but I don't. I'm both, because if you
Okay.
love
So
somebody for
give
real,
me your
you don't
pros and
need it.
cons on that shit. Give me your
Huh?
pros and cons on that prenup.
Right.
What's your
You know,
pros and cons? What's your pros and cons? What's the pros and what's the cons?
right. Well, the pros of a prenup is if she was going to bounce, go ahead and bounce.
Right.
You're not leaving with all this. You're not, the pros of a prenup is you're not going to leave with my empire when you get pregnant, get mad, want to leave me because you see me talking to some girl. Now you take my empire.
Right.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
And that's how I'm looking at it, and
just you feel like you should have identified earlier, or do you feel like you starting to identify it now? When you identify it now, then you see what I'm saying? In other words, um, there's some flags all of a sudden pop up, right? And so it takes you to say, "Hey, whoa, wait a minute."
well, yeah, I mean, you just never know what people in a prenup. I've seen prenups help people and prenups put things in perspective too.
Right,
Because prenups sometimes make people just stay because now they can't really get them for the money they want, but you still live this comfortable lifestyle, and sometimes people are happy with that, and you and respectfully, you know, they have everything as well. It's just if you think you're gonna leave with my money, that's not happening.
right.
So that's the only reason why I respect the prenup. But I if a woman wants to leave, she should leave with something. I
Well,
don't
here's
believe I don't believe she just should leave with what she came in with. That's kind of, if you occupying her time and and she's down with you, then she should be straight too. However, that may work out.
the reason I ask that is because some of the young brothers are listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Some young brothers are listening to you, right? They saying, "Hey, this man has made $1 million." Like I'm listening to him. So you saying that because she was rich and benefiting off the wealth, she deserves something to walk with.
Yes, a woman. I mean, if you're going to be with her and you whatever you got, I mean, whatever you got, I don't care. You know, if to be honest, if it's just the clothes that you got on, you know, in your closet, and you leave and y'all parting ways, you should ask her, hey, you need some of these clothes before I get up out of here.
Right.
Because as a man, we go get whatever we want, man. You know, I mean, we get whatever. We go get some more. You know, and if they down with you, people shouldn't be down with someone they ain't willing to share with.
Right. Even though
Why you
she
gonna be down with somebody and
benefited,
not share with them? That's weird, you know?
so even though she benefited from being down with you, she still should get something else. What you say?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if she down with you, how you not sharing? How are you not, you know,
Because
how is it, you know,
she
it's a
benefited,
together thing, right?
she
And
benefited
then
by being down with
you say what?
you. She benefited by being down with you. Let me try my
Yeah,
new.
yeah, but you know, no,
It,
you know, you 100% right. You 100% right, right? But whatever reason you accepted the choose up, or you accepted, or you approached that, and you spend that time. Time is more valuable than all that. You know what I'm saying? And you're spending time with this person. Guess
right.
what? I get it. Like my grandma told my dad, which my dad told me, you never fatten the frog up for the snakes. And that's coming from a woman.
But isn't that what you doing though?
You never fatten up the frog for the snakes. So these cats fattening up their woman, when it's your woman, like, what? Why is she even getting any breast job? She shouldn't be getting nothing. You happy with that? It's cool.
Right.
You know, you happy, you know what I mean? You happy with her being plain James Gucci. Don't she get around you, get a couple dollars, you know what I mean? Get some swag and start changing up. That's what you don't want. You're fattening up that frog for the snakes. She don't even understand what snakes are coming at her.
True.
She's not gonna know.
True.
She might think she knows. You know, cat's gonna pull up in a Rolls Royce, all that. And if you don't know how to bite your tongue and be quiet and go about your day, then it gets tricky. You can lose your girl, especially out in the city. I'm at LA, Los Angeles, California. There's
Another bitch.
Ferraris, everything driving around. So
Go
yeah,
get
so
another bitch.
if you're you know if your girl looking for the bigger, better deal, it happens all day long here. Hearts are getting
Then just
crushed
go
every
get
single
another one.
day.
But just go get another one.
Yeah, that's why a prenup is. I'm not mad at it. You know, I don't agree with it, but I do agree with it. You know, if you really love somebody, why? But then, if you respect that people play games and play tricks, and if she gonna be down with you, she got it anyways. Then sign the prenup anyway. You got it all anyway. If you believe, other than
So,
that, you have ulterior motive.
so if you don't sign it and then she take half your shit, you good
Yeah,
with it?
yeah. Well, the thing is, if you want her to sign it and she don't, that's tricky. That means she wants your money. If she love you, she don't care. She love you, she don't care, because you know her love is genuine. She likes you for you, not the bucks. So she leaves. Guess what? I'm not. She's not there for the money. She signed that because she's not there for the money. That's what
Right?
that means. She's not there for the money.
Exactly.
You know, but you know, women that don't sign it, they want that money. They ain't signing
Modern day,
nothing. They want the money. They want in. You know.
it's tricky with modern day women. It's very tricky from what they're learning off the internet. It's kind of
Yeah.
tricky.
Yeah, I mean
Now,
it's tough dating. It's tough dating out here. It's tough. I don't even go on. I meet a lot of people. I don't go on no date. It's weird. It's all just it's predicated on. That's why I leave my Rolls Royce. But I leave all that part.
Right.
I leave all that parked. You get me? Why? Because for what? I don't even want to put that facade on y'all.
Right.
So you can go tell your brother and your cousins one nigga gonna try to crack me upside the head and rob me.
Right.
You know, or you get mad because you think I'm stashing money on you. I got it, and you just don't see it. I'm spending money, but it's not around you. And how do you have all this and not have no? You know what I mean? You're not spending nothing on me. And it gets tricky, man. It gets tricky with tools. You know, I have a lot of tools, and it gets tricky.
Yeah, you create a lot of doubt.
It gets tricky.
You know,
yeah.
When you're showing your stuff, you create a lot of doubt in the enemy. So I mean, the way you move it around, you know what I mean? That's smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm quick to hop in the bucket.
Yeah.
I mean, quick because it don't matter.
Nope,
it doesn't
matter.
Image is ego sometimes. And if I could pull up, and crack something in a bucket, I'm cold. I'm a cold cat up in my rolls.
Yeah, image is motherfucker.
Image. See, that's why I grew up like this. I see my dad hop out of a limo and hop in a bucket and roll down the street, and I seen all that. Like it was never like I'm downgrading. It was never it never feels like that because I grew up like that. Men are suited to a T and hop out of something so clean and go and hop in a bucket and handle their business, and they're still handling business, you know?
Yeah, right. No, it's
yeah, so
it's powerful, man. But let me ask you this. Give me 3 things that black people need to actually do.
3 things that black people what now?
3 things we need to focus on. That people need to do that we're not focused on.
3 things black people need to do what now? I'm sorry, I'm cutting it out. Yeah, 3 things black people need to do to what?
Yeah.
To invest, you said?
Yeah, that we need to do to create wealth.
Invest. Okay. So my famous saying is I could take a girl from McDonald's and make her a millionaire. Okay? And why I say that is because I can. If she listens, I can.
That's a fact.
Because I know I'm going to start. Guess what? I don't care if you're making $2,000 a month. Make sure you save $500 of that. Make sure you save $700 of that every single month. Because guess what? We gonna go get us a lot. We gonna go do that. You're gonna do this, and this is what we're gonna. Is you know. It could even start to real estate. I like saying lot. I like saying land, because you can do everything on that. You know, you can have horses. You can do everything on land, right? So I tell people, go online, go get some land. You done bought so many cars and still have. Where's the first car you bought? You spent a lot of money. Where is it to show?
That's true. Where
is about the second car, the third car, all this financing? Y'all ain't financed no lot, but you finance these cars that end up they end up to be $1,000 when you're done.
Right.
Each other and its habits. It's habits, man, and getting our habits back right, which is taking care of ourselves and delegating delegate your extra spending cash to land. I keep saying that because I don't care what kind of house you got, you still should have some land. You know, how to get it. There's websites online. You can go look dollar lots, land. You can even go online, put free land. You might even get something free.
Y'all hear that? Look up free land. Go look it up. Here's the
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Discount lots. There's discount lots out there. Discount lots. You can get a lot for a $1 down and maybe $300-400 a month. And within 5-6 years, you will own that land free and clear.
Wow, that's
And
good.
you know, and it's a payment like a car payment, you know.
That's good information. That's
Yeah.
good.
And it's real, you know, it's effective and it's real.
On here, man, this was so powerful. This was a very powerful interview. So enlightening. Powerful. We got to get you back on here, brother.
Yeah, anytime. And like I said again, make sure everybody go get you some land and stay focused and think about generational wealth. It doesn't come being around other people and squeezing up on these lots and trying to do what everybody else is doing. It comes by being away, growing with your land and taking it to the next level, you know. So God bless, appreciate you, King Thaddeus.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, young King.
I mean,
man,
I'll come on next week. It is nothing. I appreciate your platform.
You know I've got you back.
No, I appreciate you, Thaddeus.
Hey, y'all.
Yes, sir. Have a blessed one.
Rio, thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you for having me. God bless. And that's all that counts. G-O-D. I'm out.
G-O-D. Yes, sir. I love it. That's awesome. Hey, look, like, subscribe to the video. Y'all can send $5 cash out. Send it in there. You know, we got to stop being where we just like don't want to build, right? We got to start building to the point that we are building our own community. Like, we're running out of time, people. We're running out of time. As Reno was saying, we're running out of time. We got to get our shit together. That's a fact. We got to get it together. We need to build our own communities. We need to build and buy land. They're not gonna give us. Let me tell y'all, black folks. They're not going to give you shit. You understand? Nothing. They're not gonna give it to you. All right. So, cheers. And we'll see you all next week. I didn't get to some brother. And I gotta get back to this. You really need to so I cannot say no. I can put you on my payroll. Flights out to Caicos. FYM falling on here. You got that fuego. I cannot say no. I just wanna see you go low. Wind it up. Land. They not shit. Gotta get our own shit. Girl, you got that ting I know God designed. Girl, you shake that ass, you spicy and hot at the same time. Girl, you got that ting make a nigga go wow. When you back that ting on me, it's like, girl, I can fly you over the border. Girl, it's a order, beating it like Miona. I mean, manana, feeling like won the lotto, beating that chocha up like a pinata.